y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. Before I get going on this video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget to catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And you can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel for access to exclusive content. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And also hit me up if you want to debate in the TKO debate series. KnockoutBoxer86 at yahoo.com is the email address. Let's get it cracking, bro. And before we do, please, again, hit the like button, man. We get thousands of views on these videos, and the likes be way short, man. So please, in case you forgot, before we get into this content, smash that like button, bro. But let's get it cracking. Gervonta Tank Davis and his list of realistic opponents, right? So Tank Davis should be announcing his next fight sometime soon, bro. He's gonna be fighting at the end of this year, is what people are saying. At worst case scenario, the beginning of 2024, he's gonna be back in the ring, right? And as we talk about his list of opponents, because people are gonna criticize him probably no matter who the opponent is. But let's talk about his realistic list of opponents when you consider who all has fights coming up already. When you consider who's promoted by whom, and you consider Tank Davis' star power in the types of fights that Al Heyman, Showtime, Steven Espinoza are trying to make for him. And unfortunately for Tank Davis, his options right now are littered with guys that never fought in the weight class, prospects, and underwhelming lightweights. That's all he got right now, bro. Realistically, right? And so what people would tell me is Tank Davis is the A-side knockout. He should just send the contract. Anybody would want to fight Tank Davis. And my response to that is always, if everybody want to fight Tank Davis, how come ain't nobody calling for the fight? If everybody want to fight Tank Davis, how come ain't nobody saying for him to try to make the fight with them? Everyone that you would want to see him fight, so let's knock people off the list. Everyone that you want to see him fight has either moved on from the division, Devin Haney. Oh, knockout Devin Haney still got 3 belts at 135 pounds. But Devin Haney ain't trying to fight Tank in his next fight. He made that clear. His pops made that clear. Not only by their actions that we can all see publicly, but according to Steven Espinoza, they made it known privately as well that his next fight is going to be at 140 pounds, and that they doing something else. They ain't interested in Tank Davis right now at the moment. There's a reason that they've been quiet. There's a reason that they were reaching out to Eddie Hearn about Regis Prograis immediately after the Lomachenko fight. So Devin is off the table. And even if you try to disagree with everything that I just said, which you can't because those are facts, him and Regis they just looking for a date. That shit's signed. Devin off the table. Even if you under the misguided, capping ass impression that Tank is ducking Devin, even though all the facts suggest otherwise, bro, then okay, whatever. He ain't on the table right now, so that's not a realistic opponent for Tank Davis. Shakur Stevenson, Bob Arum, everyone from that side has let it be known that they wanted Loma. They know he ain't fighting Loma because Loma ain't fighting this year, and Loma ducking his ass. He fighting for that WBC title next. And it's going to probably be against Navarrete coming up to 135. That's the best fight you can hope for from Shakur Stevenson. But Shakur literally said out his own mouth, Tank Davis fight will happen in the future. Fans want it now. Fights like that take time to make. So he off the table. He took himself off the table. We know it ain't Shakur, bro. That leaves us prospects. Gary Antoine Russell. Contenders that just became contenders. Frank the Ghost Martin. guys that I would love to see the fight. But if you Al Heyman, you could let Tank fight Gary Antoine Russell somewhere in D.C. You can let Tank fight Gary Antoine Russell, perhaps in Baltimore, somewhere in that DMV area, and that shit gonna do a nice live gate, somewhere between maybe $10 to $15 million, bro. But you gonna take a huge hit on pay-per-view. Supposedly the biggest fight in the last 30 or 40 years. Supposedly. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Forget the in the ring result. The lead up, the build up, the amount of time people spent talking about it. Fans acting as if it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, bro. That mug didn't sell more than Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, bro. So coming off of that performance, no matter how happy they tell you they are with the sales, just because it was Earl and Bud's highest pay-per-view that they've ever done, they getting a good bag for it. They did make money off of it. But that lets you know right there, bro. Those are two well-known pound-for-pound level fighters at the time that they fought. Coming off of that, you think they about to make Tank go in there with another fighter that shares the same fan base as him, bro? I'm just trying to break this shit down for y'all, man, as best I can, bro. You think after watching those two, you think they about to put Tank in there and run the risk of him dropping all the way down? Now, will he do 1.4 million with Ryan? I mean, with somebody, bro? Nah, that probably ain't gonna happen. But damn, you think they want to take a hit and have him go back to 200,000 pay-per-views and shit? They want him to get somewhere at least between 500 and 800,000 in his next fight. So Gary Antoine Russell, Frank the Ghost Martin, lesser-known fighters. We know him as diehard fight fans. But is that a realistic option for him at this point in his career? He need a dance partner, bro. He need a dance partner. So that leaves us guys like William Zepeda. Guys like Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And long shot, dark horse, maybe Teofimo Lopez. Maybe. When it comes to William Zepeda, I would prefer him over Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And the zone is already in Golden Boy, who William Zepeda is promoted by Oscar De La Hoya. They've shown a willingness to make a fight with Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. But you got to ask yourself, bro, after Ryan Garcia losing to Tank in the fashion that he lost to Tank, Oscar De La Hoya is probably the most popular fighter, not his best fighter. But when you look at Ryan Garcia, you look at Virgil Ortiz, you look at William Zepeda, Zerto Ramirez, Ryan Garcia probably was and is Oscar De La Hoya's most popular fighter. Straight up. We all know that to be true. After him losing, the only other skin in the game that you got at 135, 140 in those weight classes that's worth something right now is William Zepeda. You gonna put him in there, risk him getting knocked out by Tank too? If you Oscar De La Hoya? You would hope so if the money is right. And maybe William Zepeda can do something like Ryan Garcia did and said, nah, I'm fighting him. That's the biggest fight I can get, I'm fighting him. But then you gotta ask yourself, do you really want to see Tank Davis on stage with somebody that need a translator, bro? They got the formula for Tank, y'all. They got the formula for him. Get somebody up there that's gonna talk shit and make people believe they can beat him because people want to see Tank Davis lose. And I'm sorry, bro. Ain't nobody gonna believe in somebody that can't even talk noise to him in his own language. It is what it is. Maybe it's a guy out there like that can beat him, right? But when it comes to the build-up, when it comes to the fight selling, ain't nobody finna get behind somebody that they don't understand. Tank Davis gotta talk noise to him, and then they don't understand what Tank said, so the translator gotta tell them what Tank said. Then they wanna talk noise back, but Tank can't understand them, so they gotta tell the translator, then the translator gotta tell Tank what they said, bro. That's not the vibes in the press conference ain't gonna be what they were in Rolly Romero what they were in Ryan Garcia, his 2 highest selling pay-per-view fights. Rolly made people believe. Now, the people that believe was idiots. But he made people believe. He made people want to tune in, man. Let me see if this crazy-ass dude really bought something real quick. Let me see if this crazy-ass dude really bought something real quick. Ryan Garcia, I'm going to knock Tank out in two rounds. I'm so unconcerned with Tank Davis. I'm gonna eat tacos at my press conference. That's how easy this shit gonna be. Got people interested, got people intrigued in that shit, man. They got the formula. His 2 highest performing fights at the live gate and in the pay-per-view were fights where guys can talk back. So Williams Zepeda, man. Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Die-hard fight fans. Casual fans. People only want to see that fight because they feel like Isaac Pitbull Cruz did good in the first fight. The only people that want to see that fight are people that want to criticize Tank Davis and root for Isaac Pitbull Cruz. This is what's going to happen. The same people, if he make that fight, the same people that's saying that it's a trash fight, is going to be hoping Isaac Pitbull Cruz can land one of them left hooks, one of them overhand rights, and do something with Tank. Make Tank look bad in the ring even if he loses. It's a lose-lose situation for Tank, bro, and it's not a good fight. Just if you were an objective observer, you don't want to see that fight like I don't want to see that fight because I know what Tank could do to him with 2 hands. I seen what he did to him with 1 hand. Isaac Pitbull Cruz feet are horrible. Tank was able to move wherever he wanted to in the ring. Walked him in the right hooks. Checked him with the right hook. Pivoted around all day. You give Tank his left hand for the whole fight to set Isaac Pitbull Cruz up, and then Tank stronger. Now he more in shape. Now he more dedicated. If Tank decides to just stay on the front foot with him and walk to him, Isaac Pitbull Cruz is food. We all know this. Ain't nobody trying to, nah, bro. And then that leads to dark horse, and I'll end it with this, bro. Our best hope is that somehow Al Heyman and Bob Arum can put their differences aside, man, and give us Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez, bro. That's our best hope. The obstacles in that fight is Bob Arum because he don't want to make a fight with Shakur and Tank. So why would he want to make a fight with Teofimo and Tank? Well, Bob said he got something big coming up for Teofimo, and Teofimo will go against Bob. He's already proven that. He went against Bob for Loma, trying to get more money. He went against Bob for Cambosos. So Teofimo is somebody that if he get reached out directly about a Tank fight, maybe he'll skirt the system and make Bob have to do business with Al Heyman. So that's a hope there. The other hope is that Tank loved that money that he got with Ryan, and he trying to keep that momentum going. And Teofimo, the way he talk, the way that he, you know what I'm saying, his daddy talk, the noise he popped, the way he talk about Tank, maybe he's somebody that Al Heyman and the guys around him can convince him to fight at 140. If not at 140, come up and wait till, 137.5 in a catch weight and fight Teofimo. Maybe that's something that we could hope for. I'd have to believe it to see it, but I know I've heard Teofimo say that he would love to fight Tank Davis. And I know Teofimo said he want to make 8 figures his next fight. If these things, we're to take him at his word, that's the only person that can get him 8 figures. And if we're to say that Mayweather and the PBC are in lockstep, or that Tank Davis still somehow listens to Floyd Mayweather, then Floyd Mayweather thinks that that's the fight that needs to be happening next for Tank Davis. And if I look at all the things that Tank Davis has sold well with in the past, I think him and Teofimo probably do 1 million pay-per-view buys, bro. Life-changing money for Teofimo. Tank solidifies himself as a cash cow. And also it puts him in a better position to continue to be the man at 135, 140 pounds that people got to come through. They got to see him. So that's my thoughts on it, bro. And then the other option, shit, that ain't never fought in the weight class, people talking about Gary Russell Jr. I ain't gonna spend too much time because we already getting long on the video, but Gary Russell Jr., bro, like, coming off of a shoulder surgery, coming up 2 weight classes from featherweight, yeah, all right. Again, another fight just like Gary Antoine. Sell good at the live gate. But they ain't just concerned with the live gate shit no more. They know that Tank Davis, no matter who he fight, the live gate is doing well. Now they trying to see what they can do with this pay-per-view revenue, y'all. Y'all better wake up. He gonna sell at the live gate. He done proved. He done sold at the live gate with Barrios, Pitbull, Leo Santa Cruz, Rolly Romero, Hector Luis Garcia, Ryan Garcia. The live gate gonna do good when it's Tank Davis. It don't matter where you fight. You can put him in New York at the Barclays. You can put him in Atlanta where the Hawks play basketball. You can put him in D.C. where the Wizards play basketball. You can put him in L.A. in the Staples Center where they play where the Lakers and the Clippers play basketball. You can send him to Vegas and T-Mobile. Everywhere he's been, he has sold. All across the country at the live gate. That's not their concern no more. That shit built. People gonna buy his tickets. His shit gonna sell out. How do you keep that pay-per-view money coming in, bro? And Gary Russell Jr. ain't fought in almost 2 years now, coming off of a shoulder surgery. That ain't the play. Unless it's part of a saying, I hate to do Gary like this, 'cause I think he better than this. Unless it's kind of like he did with Hector Luis Garcia and Ryan Garcia. Him and Teofimo announce a big-ass fight in the spring of next year, and in the meantime, Tank is fighting Gary Russell like he did Hector Luis Garcia. 2-fight deal type shit. Now, I can see that as being an option. And I hate to put Gary in their mind, and that I ain't saying he trash or that he can't fight, but that's the only way that would make sense to me, is if he is the first leg of a 2-fight deal with somebody else. Yeah. Oh, knockout come. Yeah, Tank can treat Gary like a tuna. Yeah, he better than him like that. Yeah, he better than him like that. That's the only way I'd be like, all right, bet, shit. Go ahead and get Gary a shot then. Go ahead and get Gary a shot then. Do a nice little, you know what I'm saying? 200, 300,000 pay-per-view buys. Let people see you. Keep yourself sharp for Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit in the DMV, DC. Let the live gate do good. Make it smooth, you know what I'm saying? $50 to $75 million fight real quick. And then fight Teofimo for the big time $100-something million fight in the spring or the summer of next year or something. That's the only way Gary Russell Jr. makes sense to me. But y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Who is a realistic opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis? Because right now, to me, it's filled with dudes ain't in his weight class, prospects, and perhaps dark horse Teofimo Lopez. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below. I'll catch y'all on the next one.